So I do have to touch on King Charles and the little speech that he gave to the US Congress, which is completely perplexing the people of the UK because there was no acknowledgement for Easter. However, he gave a thorough acknowledgement for Ramadan and Eid. And so, if he was any kind of Christian leader, he wouldn't be in two minds because he's not making any sense. And I always knew King Charles, sorry, but there's always been a wet tea bag in my eyes. You can see he doesn't have any sense of leadership. I knew it from when he couldn't hold down Diana and decided to choose Camilla. So that kind of tells you what kind of man he was in the first place. As the Supreme Governor of the Church of England, Christianity is the reason why you're king. And I think King Charles forgets that he is actually only king due to being Christian, and the Christian faith should triumph any other faith that has a very domineering aspect to it, which Islam does. For me, King Charles is not a leader at all. He's too double minded and he doesn't even understand the faith that he practices. And if you understood Christianity, if you understood Islam and the reason why oil and water cannot mix, you would be putting Christianity way before any other faith. And so, because we're having issues with we having Muslim only landlords looking for tenants, which is illegal. We know their mindsets are like that. Then you have them in government, which is never good because they will only ever really look after their own. And they like to bring in these different laws. And, you know, we have things going on with Sadiq Khan. And this is the issue. And so this is something that needs to be discussed because this is the first king that I've ever come across that is double-minded and 1 minute is all for Christianity and the next minute he's all for Islam. It's like bipolar. You either are for something or you're not for something. Dipping your toe in, out, in, out, in, out does not show leadership at all. You just come across confused and weak. And so for the UK, it just comes across that the only reason why King Charles made this speech was just so that we keep getting along with America. That was it. It wasn't actually genuine or sincere because look at his actions. Don't listen to what comes out of his mouth. Look at what he's doing. And the only reason he made this speech was so that we remain cool with America. And that's it. And where America is more Republican, which will mean they will be more for Christian values, and the UK isn't at the moment, he just doesn't want to cause any friction. That's what it comes across to me like at the moment. Because I'm sure if you had the Democrats in power,